Hello there everyone and welcome back. My name is Kevtendo and today we are going to be going over the Island 1 map, what Pokemon spawn here and where to find them. So to get started, as you can see here, we have the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart and the little checkpoint thing that leads from Oaks Cave, which is they've updated Oaks Cave, but it's the main place that you go to that connects to Island 1 and Training 1. So that's where this little checkpoint is going to be coming from. And then the Pokemon Center and Pokemart will always spawn here on the, I guess this is still technically the southwest part of the map. Now to get started, we're going to start with the boundaries. So here are the boundaries for the map. These boundaries represent what zones there are on this map and which Pokemon spawn inside of each of these zones. We are going to start off with the biggest part of the island, which are going to be these green zones. Now in these green zones, starting from the top left, we are going to have Scyther, Gligar, Heracross, Paris, Ladybug, Ladian, Yanma, Doduo, Ekans, Arbok, Ariados, Dratini, Parasect, Spinarak, and Pinsir. Now, if we go back here, there's a couple of information I want to share here. Mainly, it's going to be about Dratini and Yanma. Now, there's not as much information for me to give on Dratini. I don't know what the spawn rates are, but I wanted to bring up Dratini. Dratini is one of those rare Pokemon that spawns. I don't know if it will spawn as a raid boss, as in like it'll be a little bit stronger, like maybe raid level, I don't know, 4 or something, whatever they are now. But Dratini is a rare spawn. It's a spawn that people have been wanting since the Unity version and they finally added it back. So if you are looking for Dratini, be sure to come over here to Island 1. Now, the other one I want to go over is Yanma. Yanma is one of the few Pokemon that spawn on this map that will spawn as a raid boss. And it'll be, I think it was like, I think I caught mine, it was level 28 or something. And it was like a raid boss level 4. So it is going to be a bit tougher to catch. So you may want Pokemon that are between level 40 to 50, maybe the above level 50 range, and have a couple of them so you can take it on, because it will be a tougher Pokemon to catch. So that's going to do it for the green zone. Go ahead and remove the Pokemon here. Oop, wait, no, boop. Got my boops wrong. And then boop. And then next we are going to do the water areas. So in the water areas, we are going to cover these 3 ponds, 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to cover the South Beach area and then the North Beach area. Now, when it comes to the South Beach spawns, I don't know if South Beach considers just this zone here or if it's all of this area down here. But I know that if you go down here, you will find the Pokemon. You can try over here if you want, but I would say mainly just stick over in this area down here for South Beach. So to get started, we're going to start off with Pokemon that spawn in all 3 of the ponds. So this is going to be the little pond thing. It's pointing towards all 3 of the different pond areas or rivers or whatever you want to call them, because mainly this one here. But the Pokemon that are going to spawn in all 3 of these bodies of water are going to be Psyduck, Magikarp, Poliwag, Golduck, and Poliwhirl. And they will again spawn in all 3 of these bodies of water here. Next up, in all 3 of the bodies of water, they have one Pokemon that is a unique spawn to that pond. And the unique Pokemon that will spawn inside these zones are going to be Totodile, Lapras, and Marill. Now, go ahead and remove the special water Pokemon. Go ahead and remove the normal little pond Pokemon over here, wherever that is. There we go. Now, next we are going to do South Beach. Now, in South Beach, we have Horsey, Shelder, Staryu, Corsola, Tentacool, Tentacruel, and Seadra. And then over on the north side of the island on North Beach, we have Chinchou, one of those 2, and Lantern. But in North Beach, you can also find Shelder and Tentacool, probably Tentacruel, and maybe some Staryu. So I think it's just the only 3 unique ones to South Beach are just going to be these 3 here. And then the other 4 Pokemon spawn on the north side as well, along with Chinchou and Lantern. Now, as for the Pokemon that spawn on North and South, the only one that I know of to be a raid boss is going to be Tentacruel, which again is going to spawn at like raid level 4. Usually it's a lot easier to just catch a Tentacool and then just level it up rather than trying to take on the raid boss, because I was using Lugia, which I have like a level 103 Lugia, and it took me about maybe about like 2 minutes, and this thing was like level 32 raid boss or something, so I don't know. You might just avoid the raid boss Pokemon and then just catch the lower form or whatever. But I don't know if Seadra would spawn as a raid boss or Lantern. I don't know, because I haven't found those two down there. I just caught Horsey and evolved it, and I just caught Chinchou and evolved that. Next, we are going to do the small little island spot. So we have a small little island in the middle of the big pond up here. We have another little spot over here, and then we have this other island down on South Beach. So we're going to go over these three here and what Pokemon spawn there. And the Pokemon that spawn in these two zones are going to be Chikorita, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Oddish, Gloom, and Venonat. And then for the small little island down here, this little yellow zone over here, the Pokemon that are going to spawn down here are going to be another Chikorita, Spinarak, Ariados, Heracross, Gligar, Ladybug, Ladian, Sentret, and Furret. So pretty much this yellow spawn and the orange spawn, they're going to be similar. It's just one's going to be Gen 1 and the other one's going to be Gen 2, other than that they both have Chikorita in them. Now next up, we have the Pokemon that will spawn on the beach, which the beach is going to be pretty much any area here that has the sand all the way across the island, except for one spawn that I think is only going to spawn over here, which I'll get to that when I show the Pokemon. But again, the beach is just going to consist of all the Pokemon that spawn on the shore on the outside of the island. And those Pokemon are going to be Krabby, Kingler, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Execute, Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Shuckle. Now over here with the Shuckle, this is the Pokemon I was talking about. Shuckle might only spawn in this area here. So that means that if you're looking for Shuckle, you may just want to head here. I don't know if it has a chance to spawn, anywhere else on any of the other, shore parts of the island, or if it's just exclusive to this spot right here. But you can also find Shuckle here, just like you could on Pallet Beach. So Mega gave me some information on the Shuckle to share with you guys here. And that information is going to be, it's going to be comparing the two different Shuckles that you can find, one on Pallet Town's beach, and then the second one right here on Island 1. And that is going to be that the Shuckle here on Island 1 compared to Pallet Town is going to be level 40. And again, it's still going to be a raid boss. I believe it's still going to be a raid boss. But on Pallet Town, the Shuckle there is level 20, and then the Shuckle here is going to be level 40. Now, if you are concerned with catching a higher level raid boss where you're like, well, if I find Shuckle on Pallet Beach, that'll be easier to catch than right here on the island, he has some extra information here as well regarding this one here being a little bit more special. And that is going to be that in Pallet Town, the Shuckle has a 1 out of 10,000 spawn rate. Whereas here on Island 1, the Shuckle is going to have a 1 out of 4,000 spawn rate. So it should be significantly easier to find a Shuckle here on Island 1 compared to trying to find Shuckle in Pallet Town's beach. And now for the final part of Island 1, we're going to have the Volcano Zone, which is located over here by this red zone on the eastern side of the map. And in the Volcano area, the Pokemon that are going to spawn are going to be Magmar, Vulpix, Moltres, Cyndaquil, Ponyta, and Growlithe. So here on Island 1, you can find all three of the Johto starters, and you are also going to find the Moltres raid boss here. Now regarding the levels that Pokemon spawn here on the island, across the entire island I was finding the same information, which was it seems that here on the island, all of the Pokemon across the entire island spawn between levels 15 and level 40. Let me go ahead and make that bigger. I don't need to save space now because I don't have all the Pokemon shown. It seems here on the island, the Pokemon spawn between level 15 to level 40, but over here in the Volcano Zone, Mega brought up, he wasn't sure, but he said that he thought that Magmar might be able to spawn at level 50. He wasn't sure about that, but Magmar might be able to spawn at level 50. And then when it comes to Moltres, Moltres is going to be a level 70 raid boss. I put raid boss 8. It might be raid boss 7, the same as Articuno. So it might be raid boss 8 or 7. Once you get to Moltres, you can click on it and it will show like the little Roman helmet thing to show that it's a raid boss. And then if you hover your mouse over it, it'll tell you like what raid boss level it is and then how that affects its stats. So if it's like raid level 7, it'll be 7 times the health and 7 times the energy, and then like an extra 700 points in both defense and special defense. If it were raid boss 8, it would be like 8 times the health and energy, and then 800 defense, special defense. So it's one of those two. But that is going to wrap it up here for the Island 1 map. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this showed you guys what Pokemon spawn here. I hope this helped you find Pokemon that you may have been looking for, and I will end this here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone.